Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 10 days. It is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we are going to get into your current energy, or the recent past, your current energy, and the near future. We will clarify that, and then we're going to get into your person's energy and your energy and see what's going on there. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I am available for personal readings if you'd like one of those. The information is in the description box below this video or in my About section. All right, I'm going to do this one more time. So let's see what's going on for you guys for the next 10 days. Clear some of the kitty hair. All right, so the recent past, we have the Queen of Wands, Temperance, great, really feeling yourself, and the Seven of Pentacles. So there's a lot of waiting, but boy, are you looking pretty doing it. In the current energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's coming towards you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups. In the near future, we have the Judgment, King of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Love your energy right now. Okay, so the overall is the Magician in reverse. I actually feel, this is so strange because I don't ever get this with this card, but with the Magician in reverse and the Queen of Swords, this feels to me like you've been in manifestation mode for so long. It's almost like Spirit saying you can take a break now because it's coming. What you've been working towards is coming towards you. The Queen of Swords in reverse could be holding back energy. This is where I feel like the things that you've already manifested, you don't want to speak about. And I think it's going to be important for you, especially, I just heard while you're going through a glow up, in a sense, while you're starting to either increase, things are getting better for you at work, you're starting to feel yourself, it doesn't matter what it is. To me, with the Queen of Wands over here in the recent past, you've gotten to a place where you feel much better about you. Now, if you haven't gotten there, it's coming, because that self-worth, that value that you know you have, if it had been kind of sitting down in the deeper part of you and it hadn't come to the surface, it's coming. And you've been doing all this kind of in quiet. I feel like you've been keeping what you want and desire and want to manifest to yourself, which is important because sharing it with other people sometimes can give away that energy. And I feel like that's what you've done. And as it starts to come true, that helps you have more faith, have more of a sense of, yeah, I can do this. I can really do it. I've been super patient. I've taken the time that I needed to. I feel like there may be some manifestation rituals that you're doing, maybe at full moons and new moons, you do that as well. Some meditation that you've been doing, whatever you've been doing that's helped create this sense of self-worth that is coming about for you has been really good. I just want to be careful who, I want to say, be careful who you share this with, because not everybody is going to be excited about that. So this to me says that you have cut off what you've had to cut off, started manifesting. This is all to me past energy, meaning it's done. And then you've already closed out cycles. So you're on the other side of this energy. Now the Knight of Swords tells me behind that opens you up to the possibility somebody's going to come in and tell you something. I think somebody has some admiration for you and sees you now the way that you feel about yourself. It's like it's increased your energy vibration and you're putting out some kind of vibe that's drawing people to you. So if you are single, this could be somebody coming in and finally telling you how they feel about you. I'd say be cautious because knights can sometimes come in really quickly and also go back out. But whatever this is, there's a truth coming towards you from someone that surrounds you. We'll see what comes up in the main. All right, so like I said, the Queen of Wands, Temperance, and the Seven of Pentacles. This is all about waiting to see where things are going, but you did it with a sense of, I'm sure. There isn't doubt in your mind, really. Even if you at times had your little bits of doubt, I think you know now that if you focus on something, you really put your passion and energy into it, that it will come. Even if it doesn't come in the time frame that you had hoped and expected, your patience is definitely paying off. So if you've been hoping for, let's say you've been working on a project, maybe you do what I do, and you wanted to see a little bit more growth, but it wasn't quite going in this at the speed that you wanted it to. And now you're starting to realize you're getting more recognition. It could be at work that you're finally getting more recognition for the hard work that you've done. And that's also creating that sense of, wow, I am good at what I do. I do believe that I have the value and the worth, and other people are finally trying to express to you, or they're not just trying to, but they are expressing to you that they see that. So your patience is paying off, is what I want to say. All right, so in the current energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Wands and then the Knight of Cups. So you have a couple different energies that might be coming towards you. One could just be a message. I just heard a brother energy. You could be hearing that somebody's wife is pregnant. That's just a pulled it out of a bucket type of, I didn't just pull it out of a bucket, I heard it. So some of you could be hearing great news that somebody is having a child or something's going on. That's not this, that was the before energy. So let's get back to this. Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Cups. There are things that I think you've made efforts towards that did not bring you the happiness that you had hoped it would, even though you had put a lot of energy into it. Now, this is telling me that there's also another energy that's going to be coming towards you. So you may have two people that pop up in your awareness. One that might be someone who comes in to tell you how they feel about you, and you're like, some of you could be in a relationship and like, sorry, day late and a dollar short. Others of you that are single could have somebody coming in that just has an interest in really engaging in a passionate way. So neither energy feels like somebody who is long-term. So just be aware of that. If you're single, you may not even be looking. Maybe that's all you want from a relationship. Just know that when you've tried with those types of energies in the past, they haven't been successful and they haven't brought you joy. So before you repeat any kind of cycle with somebody with that type of energy, be aware of that, because with you feeling yourself, you're going to start pulling in a lot of different types of energies, especially when you're starting to come up and find your self-worth, your value, your self-esteem starts to rise. Other people's energies will start being drawn to you. It doesn't matter if you're out and about. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's an energetic thing. So these people could be coming out of the woodwork saying, oh, hey, I was thinking about you and I don't even know why. Or this could be somebody that you had a friends with benefits relationship with and it wasn't successful. It didn't really make you happy, but they come out of the woodwork and say, hey, just thinking about you. How you doing? And you're like, yeah, no, I'm not really interested in that, but thanks for the offer. So just be aware of that. Those types of energies are probably going to be popping up in the near future. All right. So in the near future, with the cards, we have the Judgment, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. This is amazing because it's like Spirit's trying to say all of that hard work is finally going to pay off. There's like a moment where you go, wow, they really had my back, and now I feel completely supported. I'm finally getting to this boss-like energy. So it's not just happening around your how you feel about you and your self-esteem, but it's also going to be manifesting materially. So if you're looking to, I just heard if you're looking to buy a house, you're going to be in a position where your finances are going to be a little freer. I feel like you're going to have opportunities to spend in a way maybe that you hadn't in quite some time, because you bringing this type of energy to the table attracts more things to you. It attracts money to you. It attracts better relationships, better friendships, things like that, because you're aware of what you want in your life and what you don't want. So Spirit's like, great, we see this, we hear you, we've heard your prayers, and here comes the energy that we know you've wanted to experience for a long time. This is going to put you in a position where you're finally like, I'm riding, boating into a better place, and I can chill out. I can relax because I've manifested what I wanted to, which is this type of security. And now I can make decisions about my life that I've wanted to for such a long period of time. You really did work hard to get to this place. So if you hadn't seen things grow at the pace that you wanted, just know in the near future, you're going to get to this. And when I say the near future, it could be a couple of months, but it's not a far stretch anymore. If you've been busting your ass for the last 2 years, like a lot of people, to reestablish your life, because that's what this was all about, knocking out things that were not stable, that were not built on solid ground, whether it had been a relationship that was pulled apart for you, a job situation, anything that was cleared from your life during the pandemic. This is saying it's because it wasn't built on a solid foundation, and this is what you're creating now. So if you've busted your ass for the last 16, 18 months, the fruits of your labor are starting to come in, and you're going to see this. You're going to see how you can build what you've wanted to build for such a long time. And that's really going to put you in a place of peace. So yes, this is the next 10 days. Something's going to pop up that's going to give you an indication that you're on the right path, and keep it going, because what's coming for you is really significant. All right, so let's look at the Queen of Wands with the Temperance. I just keep wanting to say you've had patience with yourself. Look at that. So you having the courage to continue, even when at times you may have questioned whether things could work out. This is saying no matter what, I feel like you just didn't give up. You weren't going to give up on working on yourself. You're not going to give up on the things that matter to you in your life. You're not going to give up on releasing things that didn't work. It takes a lot of courage to do all of that. So you're coming out the other side of it, especially this new year. I feel like this is going to be a good year for you guys. I just heard the 222 that's in 2022. So sixes could be significant. Well, that's the month. For a lot of you, you are in the month of June. So June may be something significant for you this year as well. And so will August. Now, you could also have somebody who's significant in your life that's a Leo, because we have a lot of Leo, Sag, and Aries. Now, I want to say that this is a person who shows up for you that is supportive, or just recently did. You could have met a new person who just exudes constant courage and strength. And Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius are very much like that. So for an air sign, it can teach you something, right? It may not be the way you do things, but I think you admire this person's energy. It could also be a sister, I feel, that you admire. All right, let's look at Temperance and the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Cups. That's beautiful energy. So this is another supportive energy. For me, it's either a father figure, or this could be somebody coming towards you in love, or that showed up for you in love. It's going to be different for each of you. But this, hold on, I'm going to dig into their energy just a little bit more. I feel like this is mentor energy. Loving, parental, supportive. So it could be a great boss that you have that has been emotionally supportive and that's allowed you to show who you really are and appreciate you, which helps build and boost your confidence. Could be a father as well. It's just a strong masculine energy. All right. And that's helped create the patience that you needed. It's almost like this person had some words of wisdom for you. Like, look, you've worked hard. This will pay off eventually. Just don't let go of climbing this ladder. Don't stop climbing the ladder. Like, hold tight to the rungs, because you're almost there. They wanted to somehow, some way teach you how to be patient while this was shifting and changing for you. Okay. Now let's get into the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Wands. Let's see who this person's energy is. The Ten of Wands. This is somebody who creates a lot of stress in your life. So be cautious, because I feel like there's someone that wants to come towards you. Could be an ex. Could just be somebody whose energy comes in really hot and heavy. And you're like, whoa. This is a little more than I can handle. I appreciate it, but I don't think long term it'll make you happy. All right, so let's look at, look, the Two of Cups, Knight of Wands, and then the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So this is the Two of Cups. So usually I would say these are two people who see eye to eye. You may feel as though this was a deep connection for you in the past, but I think it created more stress than it was worth. So what they're saying is you're looking for someone who does actually get you, but who gets you now. Not who mirrored back to you the types of energies that you felt in the past. This is a desire for somebody who fills your emotional cup. So if that's what you're looking for, that's what I feel like will be coming to you in the future. It'll be a much more stable person. This is for those of you that are single. Now, for those of you that might be in a current relationship, you could feel like the energy is hot and heavy, but you're not sure if it's going to fulfill you emotionally. So you may be questioning, is this worth putting the effort in, because it feels a little bit stressful right now. Am I ever going to get to a place where I feel like it's stable? All right. So let's look at Judgment with the King of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups, good, because what Spirit's showing you here is that you're walking away from the things that created any kind of emotional overwhelm. And you're looking up like, there's a whole future out there. I don't have to. My back is to this. I don't have to hold on to these emotional pains or the baggage of things that had happened in the past. They're not worth looking at. And Spirit's like, that's great, because all your prayers are being answered. You're actually leaving that behind, and this is the energy that you're moving into. So you're going to find that power over your life, that abundance that you desire financially, having the ability to do things that I feel like you probably haven't been able to do in quite some time. And they're just saying, yes, you're going from being emotionally overwhelmed finally to getting out of that energy, feeling stable, and moving into a much better place. So you've got your emotions, your pentacles, and your mental state. So this is finding clarity, being open, not fogged in your mental clarity. You're not going to feel like there's a bunch of cobwebs up in the brain. Okay, now let's look at the King of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. And then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which is perfect because in this particular deck, if it were upright, it shows people holding out their hands. In this, it's you have really discerned the difference between giving of yourself and receiving. So it could have been very difficult for you to get to a place where you believe that you deserve to receive. And Spirit's like, that's what you're coming to. So you can hold on to things. You don't have to give away in order to, okay, don't give away of yourself either financially, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. You don't have to do that in order to receive love. And at times we believe that we have to give of ourselves in certain ways. When it comes naturally, that's a good giving. When it feels good, that's good. When it feels like somebody's pulling at you and they're taking more than they're giving, that's not good. So you're coming to a place of understanding that I can't do that anymore. That's a good thing. This is going to be important also because if you're coming up, yes, energies are going to be attracted back to that. So they can feel it. It's like, how do they know that I'm doing well? How do these energies know? Because they do. They sense it. They think about you. And it's like some people want to come back and take advantage of the fact that you have found your way. And I think you'll know who these people are. You're not going to allow them back into your life. You've discerned who's worth giving your energy to and who's not. All right, so we're going to get specifically into the person that's on your mind. So think about them for just a moment. All right, let's see what card comes out on the top. So the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Be cautious of people who do not have good intentions, who come in offering one thing and show you something completely different. All right, so this is for Gemini and their person, please. Sorry if that was really loud. All right, let's see what's going on with your person. Their energy is the Page of Wands. Okay. Watching you, paying attention. Be cautious. A little bit of immature energy. The Queen of Swords. So they moved their way up. The Four of Wands. Okay. This person has very childlike energy. I don't think it's bad. I just don't think they're very stable right now. And they want to come in and tell you how they feel. So if you're with this person right now, you could probably see that they have a lot of dreams and desires. They may not be very stable in their life, but I think they have a desire to get to where they need to get in order to settle down with you, is what I feel like. I want to giggle because it's really cute energy. All right, so the Hermit in reverse with the Temperance in reverse, Empress in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. That's you. Overall energy, King of Cups. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You have Virgo, again, Leo, Sag, Aries. Everybody's here, but strong water for me. So the Page of Wands with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Swords, and then the Four of Wands. This person's very clear about what they want. I don't think they're going to BS you too much. They don't have a tendency to do that. It's like, even though their energy may seem very young, they have a great outlook on life. It's like they want things to be good with the two of you. They have good intentions. They want to settle down with you. Even if you don't desire marriage, they still want to have some kind of a long-term relationship. You could feel if you're in this relationship like it is a twin flame. So that's where some of the immaturity may pop up. You kind of mirror each other, or they trigger you, something of that sort. But to me, this is more an energy of somebody who really wants a stable relationship. So I don't think they fear speaking their truth about that and telling you that that's what they desire. I just think right now they're not in a position to give you everything that you may want in a relationship. So just know that that's the goal, is to get to that place with you. Now, your energy is the Hermit in reverse, the Temperance in reverse, Empress in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know that you think this person sees your value or your worth completely. They may be a little bit self-focused, and that could be why. So you've done so much work on yourself. The Hermit in reverse, you're not there anymore. You're not stuck. You don't doubt yourself the way that you may have in the past. The Empress in reverse just tells me it's not that you don't feel like you're the Empress. I just think you don't think they see that. And that's what you need. You need someone to understand the strength that you have and who you are and what you've become. So the Ace of Pentacles would say that you may be a little bit more focused on your money, like we were talking about, or just your job, your abundance, the things you want to create in your life. And it's not that you don't necessarily want to open up to them. I just think your priorities are a little bit different than theirs. So they need to get their shit together, basically. If they're having difficulty financially and they are a little bit irresponsible, I think you're going to focus on getting your stuff together and understanding that if they want to get to this place of settling down, then they're going to have to do it on their own. Like you can be supportive of somebody, but you can't make the changes for them. They have to do it for themselves. And I think you realize that. Okay, so let's see the romance angels, and then we'll get a little bit of advice for you. This is for Gemini. I do think there's a lot of love between the two of you, though. All right. We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That's great. Always. Playfulness is great. Even in the times when you can look at somebody and go, really? Seriously, you're so irresponsible at times. It's always good to be playful. If you love somebody and you want to be there through the shifts and changes with them, it's worth it. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. The two of you could benefit from just spending time alone and letting the outside world shut out and forget about all of the things that we have to do on a regular basis to be human. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. When I said twin flame, I do feel like there is a deeper connection, especially with the King of Cups. That's a lot of love connection, a lot of deep emotional just stuff. All right. And then we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yes, this feels like a really good reading for you guys around partnership. Now, the unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I don't think that's the case. I think at times they doubt whether you feel that way about them. But remember I said with the Empress in reverse, at times you may feel like they don't see you the way that you want them to. At times that could be the case, but they do. They just don't express it very well. I think they're going to. They're going to let you know clearly how they feel. So give it a little bit of time, because if you don't feel like they see you this way, they're going to express it. All right, so let's see what advice we have for you. This is for Gemini. Oh, I just saw Six of Wands. I love that. So yes, this is going to be a successful relationship. If you have any questions about it, I think this is going in the right direction. I think there's a lot of passion there as well. I kind of got goosebumpy. So for those of you that this is something you were hoping that would work out, I'm really happy for you. It's not going to be for all of you, but it's definitely going to be a successful one. All right. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think this is a lot of hard work. They're like, you don't have to put that much work into it. When it's good and it's supposed to be successful, it doesn't take a lot of painstaking work. And then the Page of Wands again. So it's a very refreshing type of energy. At times we have to refocus and see things from a different perspective. This person sees it from a childlike perspective. They want to have a good time. It doesn't matter how old you are. They just want to have fun. They don't want to be serious about everything in life. And even if you're at a place right now where that's what your focus is, I think they want to bring that playfulness back into the relationship, so that you can sometimes step back from feeling like you've got to go and focus on finances and structure. And then the Two of Wands, perfect. there's definitely a future in this relationship. All right, let's see what the Lover's Oracle has to say for you. This could say something about, hold on, let me get these back together. This could be about the main reading or about the relationship. I felt the need to say that, which I never do. Okay. It says, only time will tell. Of course, you know that it takes time to know for sure. Sometimes we feel like we know, and other times we're just not sure. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Absolutely. So know that this can shift into something even better. All right. And then we have, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other, like I said, as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. If you can accept where this person is, you can flip it. I don't normally say that either, but if the energies are flipped, that's cool. Then allow it to kind of grow together and support each other through the ups and downs. I think this will be a really magical relationship. Okay. Last but not least, we're going to get a couple of cards to close this out from the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Gemini. We have exchanging gifts. See, you're teaching each other things. How to move on from things that have been difficult. That's a beautiful thing to share between each other. I don't normally get that energy with this card. You could be born on the 9th. And then we have Never Ending Story. So the same cards are coming out for a lot of people. You're going from a 9 to a 10. And I just literally shuffled and split the cards. So for them to be coming out, you could be dealing with a Libra. That you're possibly born on the 10th of the month, or 10s are big for you. Yeah, again, same energy. So this is a 3, a change in the wind. For some of you, this could be coming up. Remember I said you could be buying a home. So that is my thinking about buying or purchasing a home. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Libra. It could be in the month of March that you decide you want to start looking, or you want to make a change. And then we have, how is that possible that all the same cards came out when I just shuffled and cut the deck? So go the distance. I think this relationship's going to go the distance. So same thing for you that I said for them. It goes from a 9 to a 10 to an 11 to a 12. Any of those numbers could be significant. They could be your birthdays. That means that there's a significant message for you in this reading. But know that things are moving forward one step at a time. All right, now let's see what's on the bottom. And then we have happy, happy. Great. This is the card that says that this is going to be a really successful, happy relationship. It reduces to an 8, which is eternity. So I feel like for those of you, I'm seeing the Penguin card, the soulmate card of this deck. The two of you, you know you're meant to be together. And you can get through the tough times. They're saying come to the edge. Take a chance with this. You have a deep knowing. I just want to keep going because they're all making sense. And now we have a 7 popping up that seems like it might be significant as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. If you are still here, thank you for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, that info's in the description box below or in my About section of my channel. Have an amazing 10 days, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.